Hello everyone, I'm Broffy1322 and welcome to another GTA discussion video where I want to talk a little bit more about my plans for 2016 regarding GTA itself, regarding this channel, regarding the videos that I want to make. I've never been one to set goals specifically, like, 100,000 subscribers before September or 200,000 before 2017 or something like that. I'm not the kind of person to do that. I just enjoy making the videos that I make, and hopefully you guys enjoy them as well, and I'll just continue making them and we'll see where it goes. I'm quite happy where we are right now, so I'm not the kind of person to set goals like that, but I do like to have a general idea of what I'm going to be doing in the future when it comes to making videos and the sort of the general overview of the kind of videos that I want to make, and that's what I'm going to talk about a little bit more in this video. So going forward, there are three main projects that I have for certainly the first part of 2016. The first one of those is the Broffy Verified series. I need to get that out. I need to get those tracks recreated on all of the platforms, because most of them I've chosen right now. There's a few stragglers that I'm not sure about just yet, but most of them I've got nailed down. I want to get them recreated and I want to get those playlists out to you as soon as I can, because there are some fantastic tracks in there and you guys are really going to enjoy racing on them, and it's just, I can't wait to showcase the depth of quality in the sort of the racing creator community, if you like, when it comes to creating proper racing circuits on GTA. So that's going to be my focus for sort of the first part of 2016, to make sure I get those out to you as quickly as I can. Now, the second main project for 2016 is the third season of the Multi-Class Endurance Championship. That is a huge organisational effort. That takes a lot behind the scenes to make sure it runs smoothly, and all of the work that goes into it in terms of rule sets and making sure that the drivers are selected, and making sure that we have the basically one of the best, the pinnacle of GTA racing, if you like, and it's a lot of hard work, especially now that it's on all three platforms, all three next-gen platforms simultaneously at the same time. So it's going to be a lot of work that's just without all the streaming and video making. I'm not sure what I'm going to actually do with the videos. I'm not sure how to bring that to YouTube yet. I could just do it the same way that I did it before, but I'm just not sure at the moment. But obviously I'm going to be streaming it. Hopefully I can participate in all three championships on all three platforms. But yeah, that's going to be a main focus as well, and that will sort of start around mid-March area, and normally it lasts for about 3 months, obviously one race every week. So yeah, those are sort of the two main projects that I want to sort of focus on and also get completed before sort of halfway through the year, if you like. But something that I'm going to be trying to constantly put some time into is basically a super secret special third project for 2016, and there's only one other person that knows really about this, and I'm not going to tell you guys what it is. So you'll know it when you see it. This idea that I have, and the videos that I want to make that will come from this idea, you'll know them when you see them, and you'll be able to think back to this video and think that was his super secret special idea, because I think they have the potential to be something absolutely fantastic and the best videos that you're ever likely to see on my channel. But a lot of work is going to need to go into it, and I'm certainly not afraid of putting in that work, because I'm really passionate about making these videos and this project come to life, and I think you guys are really going to enjoy it. It might not necessarily have the same sentimental value personally in terms of videos as the Multi-Class Endurance Championship, because that's a very sort of personal thing, but in terms of from your position as a viewer, I think this sort of super secret special third project that I have for this year, it's going to produce videos that you guys would probably consider the best ever on my channel. So yeah, that's going to take a lot of time. Now, recently my main focus has been on vehicle testing, and specifically the top speed testing that I've been putting out videos every single week for all of the different classes. Now that's going to take a little bit of a break after the motorbikes video. We all know that the Sadler is the king in terms of the utility vehicles, so I don't really feel the need to do that just yet. And it's basically the same sort of thing as what I did with the Best Fully Upgraded Cars series. I did all of the main racing circuits first, and then I took a significant break, came back for the planes, the helicopters, the boats, then took a break again and came back for all of the more obscure classes like the industrial vehicles, commercial vehicles, all that kind of stuff. So that is going to sort of be the same idea as what I do for the top speed testing as well. After the motorbikes video, I am going to take a bit of a break from it because it just takes such a long time to do. You know, just testing the vehicles on their own, and that's without working out the top speeds, making the video, recording it. Just testing the vehicles can take multiple hours of just driving in a straight line, and it's so mind-numbingly boring that I do need to have a bit of a break from it before I go on and do other things. And you know, those videos, considering I'm putting them out every week, they can take anywhere from between 8 to 12 hours from starting the testing to getting the video uploaded and ready for you guys to watch. And that is a huge chunk of time in the space of considering it's every week, that I really do want to use to put to these other sort of main projects that I've already mentioned. And I think the time that the time that I don't spend testing all of these vehicles in a straight line is going to be put to a much better use on these new projects. So I hope you guys can understand that. It doesn't mean the end of the top speed testing, but it's just a little bit of a break so that I can spend that time on something that I feel is going to be significantly more entertaining and just generally better videos. That doesn't mean to say that when we get new updates, I'm not going to test those. Obviously, when a new update drops, I'm going to do the Best Fully Upgraded Cars stuff, and I'm obviously going to do the regular top speed stuff as well. But it just means that there's going to be a little bit of a break until we see sort of the less used classes in the game, let's say. Now, to fill that void of the lack of top speed testing videos, I'm going to be bringing back the Best Fully Upgraded Cars series, where I recategorized all of the cars in different ways. Now, a few of you might be sort of rolling your eyes at that and thinking, oh God, why are you bringing that back? And I can understand that, you know, sort of towards the end of me doing that, I have done this before. You know, I started with the all-wheel drive, front-wheel drive vehicles, the fastest rear-wheel drive vehicles, and then moved on to the fastest 4-seaters, 6-seaters, 2-seaters, all that kind of stuff. By the end of me doing that, there were plenty of people that were sick of it, and it is just sort of reusing the old lap times that I've already got, just putting the sort of footage and the orders in a different way. And I can understand that. And certainly by the end of that, I understood the sort of the annoyance with it, and I certainly overdid it at the very start. I would say I put out far too many videos at the very start and got people sick before they even had a chance to enjoy it, if you like. But very recently, I've been getting quite a lot of requests to bring that back in different ways. You know, in terms of the fastest armoured vehicles, now that we've got a lot of new cars, I'm not going to go back and revisit, you know, front-wheel drive, rear-wheel drive. I'm not going to rehash the old ideas that I've already had, even though I technically could because we've got different cars now. I'm not going to bother doing that. I do also have some very original ideas for these spin-off videos as well, but they are going to be coming back. I'm not going to overdo it, you know, maximum of one a week. But I hope that you guys who are sort of not in favour of those can understand why I'm doing it. It's because the testing is already done, so I can sort of put that time towards these other main projects that I think you guys are going to like a hell of a lot more, whilst also satisfying those people who are very much asking for this content. So that's what I'm going to do. I do have some very original ideas, like I said, and hopefully the videos will be useful. I'm going to try and make them as useful as possible. Obviously, those of you who look at the spreadsheet all the time and know the lap times of all of the classes in detail, you're not going to find it useful because it's all the same. But there's plenty of people out there who don't do that and rely on the videos as well. So yeah, I'm going to bring that back as a sort of to fill in for the lack of the top speed testing. Now, in addition to all of that, I'm going to be continuing all of the same sort of stuff that I do now. the GTA Live Racing series, the GTA Live series in general. The discussion series is going to continue, and obviously very shortly we're going to be trying to get Rockstar's attention in terms of the class system and try to get that fixed, and that's going to be part of this series. I'm also going to try and bring back the Racing School series, which is something that I've always been saying and trying to do, but I'm going to try and do it with GTA instead of, you know, having to set up my steering wheel and hop on project cars and try to figure out what to do on there and learn the game again, and then get people on the game to help me out with the videos and the racecraft aspect, because that's what I'm mainly focusing on now. It's going to be a hell of a lot easier just to do it on GTA, and the lessons that you can learn from that are certainly applicable to all forms of racing anyway, and that's what makes GTA so great for racing. So that's going to be sort of in the run up to the Multi-Class Endurance Championship as well, hopefully, as a way to refresh people's minds and again try to make sure that everybody is on the same page in terms of rules of racing and how to overtake and defend effectively and all that kind of stuff, for the Multi-Class Endurance Championship to then be the best kind of racing that you're likely to see. I've also got a number of ideas for the fact-finding series that will be making a return, with quite a few ideas that I've got already for various different things that will talk about the cars a little bit more and go a bit more behind the scenes, and also take advantage of sort of the more interesting information that we have now with the game code and all that kind of stuff. There'll be a little bit more in-depth, very similar to some of the other fact-finding videos. So that will be coming back as well. I hope that I can maybe in this time fit in the Rallycross event on Lucky Jim's Rallycross circuit that I've been meaning to do for ages. It would be good if I could get it done, but I'm not entirely sure if I can fit it in now or whether it'll be sort of the latter half of 2016. I've also got, I want to do the Criminal Mastermind Challenge on Xbox and stream that. I want to complete the GTA single player on Xbox as well, which I haven't done yet. All streaming that as well. Then I've got my usual streams that I'm going to be doing. Obviously, I stream every Wednesday, Friday and Sunday. When the Multi-Class Endurance Championship's on, I'll be streaming on a Saturday as well. I've got a lot on my plate, let's put it that way. And, when you do YouTube, personally for me, I always find that I have more projects than time to do them. So yeah, it's tricky trying to find a balance and trying to decide what to spend your time on and what would be the most important things to spend your time on. But I've spent a lot of time thinking about it over the last part of 2015, and hopefully I've kind of got a general idea of how I'm going to spend my time, and hopefully you guys will just continue to enjoy the stuff that I do. So yeah, thank you guys so much for all of the support as always. This has been another one of those rambling videos. Some people like them, some people don't, where I just talk about my own plans. But thank you guys for watching. Leave all your comments down below and all your thoughts on all of the stuff that I've got planned. Let me also know what your plans are for 2016. Why don't we do that? Let me know what you're going to be doing in the next year. I really do appreciate the support as always, guys. Thank you so much. It blows me away every day. I really do appreciate it, and I'll see you next time.